stream should be renamed now to League 3 orKsGP Red versus Random 2. There you go. And we're off. Well, we're not off, but we are going to continue on with our match here. There you go. 19 wonderful ladies and gentlemen watching us here. Hey, this was the map that we just saw for the 4v4 in the League 4 match. We are going to see these guys playing for the 1v1 and 3v3, it seems. I wonder who's going to play it for the 1v1. Telling the guys that I am ready. And that they can go whenever. So, on the side of, I do believe orKsGP. Right, who's orKsGP? I think orKsGP. Ooh, that's a nice like spike. orKsGP is in red, and Random 2 is on the side of blue. MTP Tommy, Rin, Mean across will be playing for these guys. I wonder who's going to play in the 1v1 for them. And on the other side here for orKsGP, you got Wolf, you got Spoke, you got Brownie, you got Big Mac Jr., you got Payne, you got Kyoko, you got Aspidison, and Vivek. Or is it Vivich? I think it's Vivek. I called him Vivek last time, pretty sure. Is there someone else on this side? No, there is not. All right. Beautiful. I think I called out everyone. Hopefully I called out everyone. Normally I reset the stream in between games because it's so much easier to download, but I think I'm just going to download it all in one shot this time around. Oh, well, we're still warming up here. Last warm-up. All right. Everyone's just warming up here. As you notice, there isn't the live CP here anymore. That was something that was in the other server, but these guys have instead different mods that they have on the server that give us information that we need to be able to see and enjoy players' times here. So we saw 55 twos. That's a really fast time in League 2. Well, Panda, Vega, they're able to get 54 8s here. So I think that's going to be the... I don't know if that's going to be the goal for these guys. Maybe the fastest guy is going to be a 55-1 or a 55-2 as well. But we will see. Off into the warm-up we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the warm-up. With the rounds going to be reset here, let's go on into our match. Now, my stream might lag a bit. It might say that the stream is paused. Don't worry about it. That's what happens when games get reset. There you go. See, I told you. It sometimes does that. It just slightly resets. It takes too much of my memory. And so because of that, it's makes things very weird. Anyway, round 1. Good luck, have fun to all the players here and to both players that are now on the field and playing. It's going to be Tommy versus Spoke, and let's look at Spoke back here, who's fallen a little bit behind. He is 2/10 behind. 2/10 is something that you can make up quite easily, especially on this map where it's more of a risk map, right? It's more of a map where you can definitely risk and gain some time. Like, look at that risk. He went really towards the right, and because of that, he saved almost a full 10th there. But Tommy, with more speed, is able to get up to a 2/10 deficit once again. Tommy now with a better line, gets more speed out of here. He gets a very nice turn. Spoke is right behind him. If he makes a mistake, he won't be making a... I should stop talking. Because Spokane does not make a mistake. Tommy does make a mistake. And merde is right. Well, as the actual French people say, merde. Because that is quite a bad situation. In Quebec, we say merde. It's different. We actually have an A, not an E. I don't know why it's written differently. I don't know why we say it differently. It sounds, I don't know, it sounds a lot more... It sounds a lot more aggressive when a Quebecer says merde than a French person says merde. I don't know. It just sounds more aggressive. Anyway, speaking of aggressive, that's Spokane being way too aggressive and giving a cuddle to the wall there and pretty much giving Tommy a free win unless Tommy also decides to cuddle up with a wall here. But I don't think that's going to happen here. And, ooh, with a massive mistake there by Spokane in the background. Tommy is actually going to win a round here. Unless somehow he hits the last checkpoint finish once again. But that would be... That'd be way too tragic. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen to poor Tommy 2 times in a row here. And it's tied at 1 for Random 1 and for orKsGP. Remember, orKsGP is in red, and Random 2 is in blue. We're going to stay on with Spokane here, as he seems to be the slightly slower player, but Tommy seems... Ooh, yeah. Spokane seems to be the player who's a little bit more risky, and because of that, his lines sometimes slow him down. Which is weird to say. Normally when you risk a lot, you don't lose as much time, right? Unless you hit a wall, but it seems like his line's just slightly off, and he can't really keep up with Tommy's more conservative lines. Because Tommy isn't really risking all too much here. You can see that he really doesn't cuddle up to the corners. He's not really all up against the corners. It's easy going for him. All he needs to do is pull a Marius here and finish the round with a nice little save. Spokane even hits the crossbar of the finish line just for added insult to injury. And we go again. Let's have an overhead view this time. Let's watch it from this angle here. Spokane and Tommy. Tommy takes the lead, overtakes Spokane. Spokane is still behind. He's taking a more inside line, but he's going to be slower. And because of that, now Tommy is ahead by about 1/10. We see both of these guys running around, trying to get with each other, but Spokane keeps on slowing down. Tommy keeps on being faster and faster. 2/10 ahead now. Becoming 3/10 ahead. And Spokane, though, finding a better line. He actually claws that back to 1/10. He's got a more inside line. He's got more speed. Tommy, what can he do? Oh, wow, that almost hit the wall for Tommy there. He's coming in to the final corner. Can he finish this one in style? Yes, he does. Spokane does not catch up to him enough. And he's still 2/10 behind at the end. And it finishes off for Tommy. 3-1 now for the Random 2 team. That was a lot of work to keep up with that game. I'm not doing that again with the right click. That is way too hard to do to keep it in behind like I wanted to. I'm learning how to do camera angles and all that still. It'd be cool to have that kind of camera angle where it's really like more behind, where you can see a lot more, right? Like right now cam 1, but like farther back, even farther back. That's what I would want. Anyway, for spectator, not for playing. Anyway, Tommy out in the lead. Spokane with more speed out of that corner there. We're on to the second to last corner, and Tommy hits the wall. Makes his acquaintance with that corner in specific. Spokane just gets an easy finish there. No one to contend with. And he's going to finish with a 55-4. 55-4 would have been enough to win most rounds during the League 4 match that I did slightly earlier. So, I mean, Spokane has been doing pretty good in himself, but Tommy, it seems that little bit faster, you know? I look at Tommy's record here. Where is Tommy's record down there? Tommy's record is also a 55.2. So 55-4 for Spokane, 55-3. Tommy just slightly faster as Tommy actually hits the wall there. But so does Spokane. And guess who hits the wall a little bit harder? It's Spokane. Spokane, is he out of the round? Yes, he is. With 8/10 behind, I don't see how Spokane can come back. 1.8 seconds behind now. Oh my goodness. Make that 2 whole seconds behind. 3 whole seconds behind. Almost 4 now. Spokane, what are you doing, my guy? As Tommy finishes his round with a 55-7. Kinda slow, but who needs fast when your opponent is behind by over 3.5 seconds? Spokane loses another round. It's 4-2 for random 2. Tommy starts off the round on the wrong foot, or should I say, on the wrong wheel. Spokane ahead by a whole second here. Well, not whole second, but 3/4 of a second. But Tommy behind by 8/10. Let's actually watch it from, is Tommy, well, yeah, he's a little too far behind. We can't exactly see Spokane in the perfect view from Tommy's position. If Tommy was behind by 4/10, I'd go on to Tommy there. But speaking of Tommy's mishaps, he's way too far behind. Followed to 1.2 seconds. Spokane has an easy time to the finish. All he needs to do is save. Nothing more, nothing less. As long as he doesn't hit the wall, he is completely fine. Or absolutely mess up the finish here. He does not mess up the finish. A 55-8, pretty slow, but enough to get himself the win. Who needs to be absolutely risking balls to the wall fast when your opponent is over a second behind? Thank you across for the follow. Very nice of you to do so. Thank you everyone who's followed me today. Over 10 people followed today. That is sick. No, I only have 90 followers, you know, so that's like over 10% of my follower base followed me today. So that's absolutely sick. You guys are absolutely nuts. Tommy out in the lead. Spokane's behind by 2/10, so I'm going to go on Spokane here. And we can see Tommy's run as well as Spokane's. If we see Tommy hitting something, we can point and laugh when it happens. Spokane still behind by 1/10 about. Tommy keeping his lead intact. He's got himself more speed. He had more airtime there. He almost hits the wall going too wide. And, oh, well, Spokane, he's a little bit too slow because that wide line taken by Tommy. Tommy, all he needs to do is save it in there. A 55.2. What a time there by Tommy. Spokane with a 55.4. It's not the slowest of times, but it's not enough to beat the 55.2. Spokane starting off on the wrong foot. Once again, he's behind by nearly 1/10 now. And he has to slow down because of his bad line there. A little bit too inside. But he still keeps up with Tommy. And in fact, has more speed than Tommy. And so allows him to speed up. And he's gonna reset. Tommy has another free round. It's 6-3 for random 2. Unless Tommy manages to somehow mess this up. I mean, Spokane is behind by over 5 seconds at this point. Well, not over, but he is about 5 seconds behind. 2 checkpoints behind. So, into the finish he goes. A 55.2. That's his fastest time so far on the server. Wow, he didn't even need to save there. All he went was balls to the wall. 55.2. Wins himself the round, and it's 6-3. every round in the last cast I did between Lambda Kappa and who was the other team? It was Hypnotic Esports. All 3 games, the 1v1, the 3v3, and the 4v4, all finished 7-3. Well, if Spoke loses this round, and more importantly, if Tommy wins this round, then it's going to be another 4th in a row 7-3 that I'm a part of and get to cast. But Spoke right now is ahead by 2/10. Tommy really needs to crunch down and get some more speed to really risk some. As Spoke, he actually has to slow down there. It's all in this corner. It seems like Tommy's got more speed. Will he be able to catch up to Spoke in this last corner here? Tommy goes ahead. Who's going to win this round? It's going to be Tommy by only 7 thousandths of a second. What a great round. Spoke gets beaten to the line. Tommy, what a finish there. And we finish 7-3. Random to win the first game. Oh my goodness, what a final round. Oh, wow, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That 1v1 was so spicy as we go on to now the 3v3. Woo! I'm going to take some victory water upon that. I'm saying victory water not because random 2-1, because we got to see an amazing round. Of course, whenever you get to see an amazing game, whether it's Trackmania, Rocket League, I always take a sip of victory water. I don't have any bias towards any team, obviously. I'm just here to enjoy the amazing Trackmania that they show me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that 1v1 was some amazing Trackmania. Oh my, it's 22 now. I should maybe open my window for just a little bit as these guys get warmed up for the 3v3. Just need a little bit of cold air to come in so my laptop doesn't overheat, doesn't become a literal oven. Because sometimes my laptop, when it overheats, it can boil eggs, it can boil water, right? It can cook eggs. It's insane. So, I don't want that happening. So let's open it. I just opened up the window just a little bit. Hopefully I don't bother any neighbors. Can we watch someone who can finish a run, please? Oh. Well, Big Back Jr. won't finish that one. That is a funny thing to go on to Kyoko and see. Kyoko. I need to say his name right. Kyoko. Two more warm-ups and a go. It seems like 2 more will be performed here before the 3v3 starts. Once again, once that server reset, expect the stream to go down for just a few seconds. Don't worry about it. That's just my computer having its entire RAM eaten up by Trackmania. Yeah, this server just absolutely eats up my RAM. I don't know why. The other servers don't. I just think it might be the orKsGP server in general. Because every time I do orKsGP, well, sometimes my stream actually crashes, my computer crashes, the game crashes. It's very rare that it does so. It's only done so twice. One when I was streaming orKsGP, and the other time I think I had SoundCloud going on my Firefox, and it just lagged my game so much to have Firefox open and Trackmania. So yeah, right now I don't have Firefox open in the background. In fact, I have nothing else open. I don't even have Steam open in the background. All I have is Trackmania and Discord open. As we wait for the 3v3 here to start. thank you, TCS, for... Oh, that's why I had so many viewers come in at one point. That's why. Because TCS just, what is it, added me. There you go. Thank you so much, Mephisto, for shouting that out. I think I'll have to tell him that I'm doing way more than just the 3 games, though, that he said I was doing. There you go. He's put all of them. Aha. Thank you for the edit. I'm gonna tell, Alright, there you go. And on to the 3v3 we go. I do believe. Yes, good luck, have fun. Hopefully you wonderful ladies and gentlemen enjoy the stream. If anything is going wrong, if something isn't going right, or you have any questions, just ask me. I might just have the answer to your question. orKsGP are in red. You have blue team being a random 2. Rin, Across, and Payne are playing for the random 2 team. And orKsGP, they're going to have Big Mac Jr., Kyoko, and Wolf. Right now, Big Mac Jr. in the lead with Wolf in 3rd, with Kyoko in 4th. But Rin falls back, but so does Kyoko. And so let's go on with Wolf here and Big Mac Jr. Let's see if either of them mess up the finish. Big Mac Jr. did mess up the finish. Rin came in 2nd, with Payne in 4th and Kyoko in 5th. What happened here? It's not going to be a win, though, for Random 2. It's going to be an orKsGP win. And that's the first win for orKsGP. They need 6 more to win this series, of course. It's best of 7, so both teams need 7 before they can go on and claim victory here, and then go on to the 4v4 on the next map. If you don't know anything about TCS, we play a 1v1. Let me get off of Wolf here because he's way too laggy. In TCS, we have a 1v1, then a 3v3, and then a 4v4 on a different map. So the 1v1 and 3v3 get taken place on the same map, and then 4v4 takes place on a different map. Also, if you guys were curious about the games here as Big Mac comes in, Across comes in 2nd, Wolf in 3rd, Payne in 4th, Kyoko, once again, 10 points to the 11 of, to the 12, my bad, of orKsGP. It's 2-0 for them. If you guys are curious about the other games I will be doing tonight, the first game I did was, what was the first game I was doing? I am out of there. Anyway, later tonight, I will be doing Engine Stewards and Eclipse Nova, which is a League 6 match. And then tomorrow, I'll be doing Nelsta versus Zero for League 3. And then afterwards, Cup of the Day at 7 p.m. Eastern European Time. At 8 p.m., I'll have THC versus DAC SP for League 2. And then at 9 o'clock, I'll have Unranked versus Astro Esports for League 3. I do have a League 1 match as well, which takes place, give me a moment here, which takes place at 9 o'clock today. And it's going to be between Begenius and Zero White. That being said, orKsGP taking another one very convincingly. Another one very convincingly. As I said, Kyoko and Big Mac Jr. seem to be pretty fast on this. Let me go on Across here. No, sorry, Wolf. Wait, Wolf is laggy, though. Is he still laggy? Well, at least... his lag is really bad. I need to go on to someone else. Let's go on to Big Mac Jr. here, who slowed down a bit and allowed Across to get into 2nd place. Kyoko is still in 1st. Rin, you can see him. He is in last place. He is not having a good time here on this map. Kyoko in first. Across in second. Big Mac Jr. in third. Wolf is in fourth. The reason why I'm not on Wolf, normally I would be on Wolf, but he's too laggy. Kyoko will finish in first here unless he hits the wall. He does not. He does not get sniped by a cross either. Big Mac in third. Wolf in fourth. And will the others finish? Well, it doesn't really matter because orKsGP are up 4-0. And thank you, PMS 15 for the follow. Very nice of you to do so. 11 follows today. I'm at a total of 92, so that means about 15% of all my followers came exactly today. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support. You guys are absolutely crazy. You're almost as crazy as the guys who drive these times. I mean, look at them driving here. These guys are absolutely beautiful to watch. Playing with some absolute tenacity. Rin is in fourth place right now, overtaking one player from both teams as a cross hits the wall, and Rin is now the only one capable of winning around here, and it all comes down to Kyoko hitting the wall, and Big Mac Jr. hitting the wall as well, but Rin needs to reset! Somehow Wolf is gonna come out with the victory here. He was down in fifth place! How does that happen? Kyoko comes in second and securing the win. It's 5-0 for orKsGP in this 3v3. Oh no. This is so rough for Random 2 right now. So rough for Random 2. We're on with Big Mac Jr. as Payne. He's in fifth, trying to overtake Big Mac. Across is in first place, and Rin has hit the wall already, and he's behind by a whole checkpoint. Across is in first place. Big Mac Jr. in second. Wolf overtakes for second. Big Mac Jr. falls to third. Across with a nice inside line. Kyoko also fighting for the top 4 spots here with his orKsGP teammates. 2 people overtake Across here. That's Big Mac Jr. and Wolf. Wolf coming up here. He's going to try and take another victory for himself. Down in fourth place. Can he finish off in first place? Yes, he will. And it's a 1-2-3 for orKsGP. And they put Random 2 on the brink. Random 2 literally needs 7 straight rounds to win. I don't think I'm stressing this enough. Oh, Rin. He's not starting. Rin is he in? Yeah, he finally restarted here. I think we might have a reset. Pause. Yes. We are going to have a reset here. It is 6-0 still for orKsGP. Rin probably had a controller issue. Kyoko and Wolf still need to reset here. Kyoko, there you go. And we're off onto the, hopefully not the last round, but possibly the last round. We're live once again. Everyone gets off cleanly at the start here. Payne and Rin just don't seem ready on this map. I think they're more ready for the last map here. It seems like Random 2 and orKsGP will be tied at 1 in terms of series, but that depends on who wins these rounds here for the 3v3. Currently it's 1-2-3. Well, it was 1-2-3. Let's go on with Across here, who is from who was in fourth place, now falls back into fourth place. He was in first for a slim margin of time. Let's go on with Payne here, who is in third place, jumps a little too low. Oh my goodness, how does he save that? So lucky. That is an incredible amount of luck for Payne, but it might all be for naught, and it is, because 1-2 for orKsGP will instantly give them the win. GG's all around. And it's a sweep in the 3v3 for orKsGP. On to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to the 4v4. We are going to switch up maps. The stream might lag. Do not worry about it. I'll be back in about 5 seconds as the map resets here. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like I'm back. It looks like the stream did lag a little bit, and I am finally back up to where I'm supposed to be, the very happy bee. Let's go on here with what we got. Alright, we are going to have some warm-ups here on this map. As I said earlier, the 1v1 and 3v3 take place on the same map, and the 4v4 takes place on another map. Now, the 4v4, it will probably take place with Tommy across Rin and Payne. I don't know if Mean is going to play. I'm pretty sure that he isn't, though. I haven't seen him even warm up at all. And he doesn't have any time, so obviously this is the orKsGP server, but I have not seen Mean play at all, so I doubt he will be playing. Kyoko, Brownie, Aspidison, and who is the last person? I think it's Vivich. Who is going to be that fourth person for orKsGP? I wonder. As we continue on here in our match. Let's see these guys. It's warm-ups. So don't worry about it all too much. Don't look too much into it. It seems like Random 2 are very much so happy with where they are here. With this map, they seem extremely happy. Still some more warm-ups, 2 more warm-ups apparently, and then we go live. Ooh, I need to plug in my phone. I did not realize that my phone was unplugged. It went from 100 to 20 in like the space of an hour and a half. Oh my goodness. How stupid of me. So yes, what do I do with my phone? Well, I change the title. I look at chat. I keep a lookout, obviously, at you guys, because you guys are just as important as what's happening on stream. If you guys have any questions or you guys just want to talk, I am here, right? I can see what you guys write. Also, Vivich seems to be the one is going to play. Is it Vivich or is it Vivek? I think it's Vivich, but I'm not sure. Here's the thing, is that he's French, right? And if it was like a more Eastern European language, it would be Vivich. But it might be Vivek. I just don't know, which sucks. I'm gonna call him Vivek. Brownie, Kyoko, and Aspidison. And on the side of random, we're going to have Tommy Payne, Rin, and Across. So the 4 same guys who did the 1v1 and 3v3 put together. This is the last warm-up, I do believe. Let's watch Vivek here as he's in second place. Put a time in for his own team. It's a very technical map, and it's all about, well, first of all, your technique and how you go into the corners, how much speed you can keep. But there's a lot of corners, and these are not 90-degree corners either. These are 60, 30, and 45-degree corners. Very hard to mangle around. So, let's see what this brings us. Last warm-up here. Ah, I see the same thing. Look, what is it? Wait, can I do this and just spectate? Oh, I can! That's sick! I didn't even know I could do that. It literally says it there, click a player to spectate. And press delete to play. Well, I better not press delete by accident. So I can click on, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Except pressing the hotkeys and not knowing who's on what hotkey. That's sick. The only thing that isn't sick is that it's only showing 7 instead of the 8 players that are here. Wait, there are only 7 players. What? Nope, Rin is back there. Rin is back there, it just doesn't show. Okay, actually, hold on. Good luck, have fun to everyone. I'm gonna figure out who my hotkeys are on. I got Kyoko, Vivek, SPD. Oh, server reset. So I'm not gonna have those players in specific order. Gosh darn it. Let's see. I'm gonna have Kyoko, Vivek, SPD. And we start off on the first round here, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck, have fun. It's tied at 1 here on the server. Across Payne and Tommy. So I got 3 random 2s and 3 orKsGP players. We're on with Kyoko here, who is in second place. But all 4 of the orKsGP players are right on the arse of Tommy here, who tries and extend his lead. Across actually goes down from 6 all the way down to 3rd. Let's go on with SPD, who is actually in 7th place. Across falls down. So does Payne. And it's a 2, 3, 4, 5 once again for orKsGP here. Tommy in the lead. Tommy has been one of the strongest players here for random 2, but orKsGP with their 2 to 5th place players are going to win this first round. Ladies and gentlemen, on to the next round we go. That first one was won by orKsGP, but look at this. Let's look at it from Vivek's point of view here. There are 3 random 2 players in front of the nearest orKsGP player, though everyone is within 1/10 and a half of each other. Vivek overtakes 2 of those random 2 players. It's Rin and Across that are right behind. Let's go on to Across real quick here, who is in 4th place. Kyoko in 5th place, but Rin hits the wall, and that's going to allow Vivek to go into 2nd place. But Tommy and Across coming in, and with Rin in 5th place, that is an instant win for the random 2 team. Now tied at 1, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. This round is pretty long, and let's see who emerges victorious. All right, we have a trend emerging here. One team seems to start off really well, and you can tell that by Kyoko and Aspidison really fighting it up there with Vivek, and Tommy loses it, and he had the lead for the shortest amount of time. But now it's a 1-2-3 for orKsGP, but Vivek gets overtaken by Rin. Across is also in there, trying to overtake Rin. No, Payne won't be able to do anything. It's a 1-2-3-4, the maximum amount of points dedicated to one team. Know how much that is? That is 26 points in total, as you only need 19 to win. Having 26 is overkill. Absolute overkill. Brownie is in the lead with Rin in second. Vivek is in third. Vivek tries to overtake Rin. That's not going to happen. But what happened to Brownie? He takes a really bad line, goes from first to fifth, back up to third now with Kyoko, Tommy, and Brownie fighting for that third position. Rin and Vivek fighting for first place. It's all down to the last few corners here. Vivek now still in the lead. Brownie in third with Tommy right behind. I think that's... Oh no! So many people hit the wall! Tommy comes in first, barely ahead of Brownie, but across in second. Aspidison in fourth. Rin comes in third, and with Payne in Payne in sixth. Sorry. That is a win for Random 2, and that is a 2-2 game. My voice is starting to get a little bit hoarse, but don't worry about that one, ladies and gentlemen. I have my trusty water beside me. And that water is going to keep me up to date, and hydrated. Remember to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Stay in a good posture, right? Just stay in good form, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. In good form is Brownie right now in first place. Tommy right behind him, trying to steal the lead. And with Tommy with more speed, look at this. Tommy, did he overtake? No, he didn't. He's 7/1000ths of a second behind. Almost sealing the win there. Kyoko comes in third, Vivek in fourth. Who won this one? I think that's orKsGP. It is. And orKsGP goes up 3-2. All right, into the sixth round here. Tommy in the lead with Vivek in third and Brownie just ahead in second. Across, trying desperately to get into that podium position. Tommy loses the top podium spot to Brownie here. Brownie takes his lead. He's gone into the 11th checkpoint in the lead. Tommy loses more positions. Vivek is now ahead, so is Across, and look at that fight here emerge. Tommy is in second, Across is in third, Brownie in first, Vivek in fourth, Aspidison in fifth, Kyoko in sixth. I think this is a tie. No, it's not a tie. That's a win for orKsGP. What am I talking about? I messed up. I thought Kyoko was on Random 2. That is completely my bad there. If Kyoko was on the side of Random 2, that would have been a win. Not a win, that would have been a tie. But it is a win for orKsGP. I am talking way too fast. Stumbling on my words, as I always do, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly how you like it. Know what else you like? You like to see Random 2 with a 1-2-3 lead for the slightest little bit. Brownie actually overtakes all three for the slightest margin of time. And he's once again in the lead with some better lines. But right behind him are Tommy and Across. Rin just losing more and more time. Kyoko is in 5th place. Vivek was right there, but he lost all of his time after hitting the wall. And it's a 2-3-4 for Random 2. Kyoko is actually important for him to get himself in 4th place or even 3rd, but he won't be able to do so. 2-3-4 for the guys in blue. Brownie could have won the round, but, well, he did win the round, but it's not important because that's a win for Random 1. Random 2. Not Random 1. What am I talking about? And it's 4-3 for orKsGP. Funny enough, I actually brought in 2 full cups of water. And I just finished one of them, and the other one is already half finished. Let me go on to someone else here. Kyoko. There you go. That's a good person to go on here. As there's 5 players fighting for the lead across. Well, he's going to send himself across the map with that hit on the wall. Rin is the only one who can win it here for the Random 2 team. But with Brownie, Kyoko, and Vivek right there, it's going to be so hard. In fact, Rin actually falls back. There's only 2 checkpoints after this one. And this is probably, is this the last one? No, yes, it is. And we're going to go into the finish. It's a 1-2-3 for orKsGP. They go up 5-3. On to the next one. It is 5-3, as I just said. 9th round is commencing. No draws so far, and that's quite interesting to see. A lot of mistakes mostly being made on the side of Random 2, but both teams seem very tense, very tight, all fighting for those top spots. Look at Payne back here. He's in 7th place, but in 7th place doesn't mean that he's out of it. He could actually win this round as he goes up to 6th place, 5th place actually, as Espedison loses his edge and falls back. Across, and Rin up in the places there for Random 2. It's Vivek and Brownie there for orKsGP, trying to win it. Across, loses his edge. Tommy is completely out of this round. It's all down to Rin, who wins this. It's Rin who wins the round. Payne comes in 4th, but Kyoko coming in 5th, and Espedison coming in 6th will win the round for orKsGP. It's 6-3. Woo! What a round. This might be the last one, ladies and gentlemen. It's all down to what Random 2 can do. Payne, well, he sets himself up for failure there by hitting the wall. Let's go up here with someone who hasn't exactly died yet. And you know what? I can just go up here and press Brownie. There you go. Rin and Tommy in 1 and 2. Espedison is in 3rd. Brownie is now in 2nd place. Tommy hits the wall once again. Rin, he's the one who needs to bring this one together. Let's go back here with Kyoko, who's behind. He is, oh no, Rin, he's in the lead of his own. One more checkpoint to go after this one, and they're gonna hit it. Can Rin win this one? Espedison and Vivek are in 3rd and 4th. No! Rin absolutely kills himself there, and that's the win for orKsGP, another 7-3. And that is how that one ends, ladies and gentlemen. orKsGP versus Random 2. Random 2 win the 1v1 7-3, but orKsGP won the 3v3 7-0 and win the 4v4 7-3. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close the stream for just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in about 5 minutes time. I'll see you all in a bit.